Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brenda Lynn, and our flow for today is going to be a feel-good full body flow. We are going to be seated on the mat for just about most of the time. At some point, you will actually come to your feet, but at no point will you ever be completely standing fully erect, okay? So we are going to have fun, and we're going to get started in a child's pose. So bring your toes, the big toes, to touch back behind you. Walk your knees out to the side and send your hips back towards your heels. Walk the fingertips forward as you rest your forehead in the center of your mat. And float your focus to your breath as you start to inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. And again, inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Now bringing your chin to the center of your mat. With your gaze facing forwards, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift your hips as you walk the fingertips forward. As you lift the hips, allowing your chest to sink into your mat for a puppy pose. Allow the tension to release from your lower spine and let it melt away from you. Still breathing here, take another inhale through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Take another inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Bring the big toes back to touch. Sink the hips towards your heels. Forehead returns to the center of your mat. Now again, return the chin back to the center of your mat. Deep breath in. Exhale for a Sphinx pose. Lift the chest away from your mat. Adjust the shoulders or adjust the elbows underneath your shoulders and extend the legs long behind you. Zip them together and lift your chest with your shoulders over tops of your elbows. Palms are flat. Flexing the flat sides of your feet into your mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower your chest towards your mat along with your left cheek. Start to adjust your palms underneath your shoulders. With your elbows bent, pointed towards the ceiling. Inhale, chin returns to the center of your mat. Exhale, cobra pose. Start to peel your chest up and away from your mat with your elbows still glued at your sides. Now light weight in your palms. You can help lift your chest and lighten the weight in your palms by pressing the flat sides of your feet into your mat so your legs are glued along behind you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your chest back towards your mat. This time, bring your right cheek to your mat. Palms are still underneath your shoulders, elbows are bent. Return your chin to the center of your mat. Start to walk the palms out to the outer edges of your mat. Now cactusing out through your elbows. They are bent at a 90-degree angle. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift your chest yet again, but this time fully extending through the elbows. You're coming into a seal pose if you need to walk the palms out just a little bit more to broaden your chest and your shoulders. Maybe with your toes, you can walk them to the outer edges or the corners of your mat. Now gazing forward, take another inhale. Exhale, gaze over the right shoulder, looking back towards your right heel. Inhale, bring it back to the center. Exhale, look over, back to the center. Exhale, look over the left shoulder towards the left heel. Yes, inhale, bring it back through the center. Exhale, lower the chest down towards your mat. Bring the chin to your center. Shift the palms back underneath your shoulders. Glue the legs along behind you. Nice, friends. We're going to lift up from here. Take an inhale. Come into a table pose. Come into all fours, shoulders over your wrists and hips over your knees. Then exhale, bring the big toes to touch behind you. Return to your child's pose. Lengthen through the spine. Stretch the fingertips forward. Send your hips back further. Feel that lengthening in your spine, counteracting all of those deep back bends you just did. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push your chest further to the mat. Another deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Now on your next inhale, we're going to come back into that table position, but we're going to keep the range of motion in your hips going. Begin to sink the hips forward. Extend both legs long behind you. Broaden out the shoulders. Lift your chest. Now with your knees, bend them. Kick the calves up behind you. Point the toes. As you lift your chest and sink your neck out of your shoulders, gaze towards the ceiling. Maybe with your toes, try to point them or direct them towards the back of your head. Nice. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Yes, we're going to flow through those movements 2 more times. Take an inhale. Return back to kicking up the calves. Point the toes. We call this a scorpion kick. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, scorpion kick. Yes, allow the hips to sink. It feels so good. Exhale, child's pose. On your next inhale, listen for the change. You're coming into a table position, but stay here. And exhale, tuck the toes behind you. Sink the hips back towards your heels, stretching out the balls of your feet, pushing the palms away from you. And return to your table. So with the toes tucked underneath you, take another deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, pushing the hips back and up towards the ceiling. And you can start to walk out your dog. As you walk out your dog, gaze into your right shoulder and your left, adding some extra twist into your spine. Finding stillness in your downward facing dog. Keep your head in line with your forearms. Lengthen through the spine. Peel the shoulders back. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Walk the feet towards the top of your mat, directly behind your wrist. Add a soft bend into your knees. Relax your head and gaze backwards. Inhale, halfway lift, extend through the knees. Guide your hands back towards your shin. Rolling the shoulders back to flatten out your spine. Gazing down towards your mat, lengthen the crown of your head as you shift your weight into the balls of your feet. Exhale, forward fold. And we're coming into a yogi squat. So step your right foot to the outer edge of your mat and then your left towards the left side of your mat. And then sink your hips down in between your heels. And you can keep your palms at the center of your mat, or to open your hips just a little bit more, you can bring your palms to heart center and use your elbows to push your knees out and back. Lengthen through the spine. Touch the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, root down into the soles of your feet. Pressing the big toes down towards your mat. You can start to bring the left palm out in front of you, but towards the left corner of your mat. And take an inhale, bring the right arm up and above your head. And exhale as you stretch it a little bit further towards the left side of your space. Feeling that opening in your right side body and out of your right hip flexor. Take another inhale. Exhale, settle back down to your center, palm to the mat or hands to your heart. Now switching sides, bring the right palm to the right edge of your mat. Take an inhale, drape the left arm up and over your head, stretching out of your left hip flexor. Still engaged with that breath here. Gazing up and under your left shoulder, take another inhale. Exhale, return to your center, hands to your heart. Now bring the palms behind you as you start to settle your hips onto your mat. You're going to stretch your right leg out and bend your left leg. Left sole of your foot to your right thigh. As you inhale, bring both arms above your head. Slightly pivot towards your right. Exhale, lower the hands down towards the right foot. For half forehead to knee pose. Nice strong forearms here. Pull the toes back towards your face. Extend the crown of your head towards the tips of your toes. Releasing the right foot, take an inhale, lift the arms above your head. And as you exhale, keep the right hand exactly where it is. Bring the left arm down behind you, kickstanding that left arm behind you. Bring it close towards your spine. Now with the right hand, extend it towards the ceiling. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, sweep the right arm back, down, and then up. Lift the right hip along with the left arm, or with your right arm, and extend it all the way towards the back side of your mat for a half circle pose. Stacking the right shoulder over top of your left. That's a nice good stretch on your right side. Stretch the right toes towards the front of your mat, right toes or right fingertips back behind you. Inhale, re-extend the right fingertips towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the hips back down towards your mat. Right arm comes towards your side. Keep the left knee bent and cross the right ankle over top of your left knee. Now, actually, if you want to unbend this left knee, you can as well. You can straighten it out. Just either way, have the right ankle on the outside of your left knee. I like to keep my knee bent here for this posture. Now with the right arm behind you, kickstand that arm right behind your back as you inhale, extend the left arm above your head. Exhale, bring the left elbow towards the right knee. Use the left elbow to pull the right knee back as you twist your chest to your right. Option to keep your gaze to your right or for a deeper twist in your spine. Twist it back and over your right shoulder. And unravel yourself as you inhale, re-extend through the left arm. Exhale, rest it down towards your sides. Now we're switching legs. So this time, we're going to bring that right ankle away from your left knee. Then stretch the left knee long. Lower the right knee down towards your mat. Bring your right foot in contact with your left thigh. Now as you inhale on this side, again, bring the arms up and above your head. Slightly pivot towards your left as you exhale for a half forehead to knee. Bring the hands about 2 inches below the toes. Flex the toes back towards your face. Stretch the crown of your head towards the tips of your toes. And then releasing your foot. Take an inhale, extend through the arms. Exhale, bring the right arm down behind you. Extend through the left. As you inhale, stretch through your left fingertips. And exhale, sweep the left arm down. back and around as you lift the left hip as well. Maybe perhaps stepping the right knee back just a bit underneath your right shoulder. Left shoulder stacked over top of your right. And completing that stretch, send the left fingertips all the way to the back side of your mat. Stretch the left toes as long as possible and the fingertips in the opposite direction. Take an inhale, bring the left shoulder back on top of your right. Exhale, rest through the hips. Woo, feel nice and open here. So with your right knee, either keep it bent or if you'd like, you can straighten it out. But we're going to come into a spinal twist on this side. So with your left ankle, bring it on the outside of your right knee. Bring it outside of your right knee. Keep the left palm and arm rooted behind you. As you inhale, right arm comes high. Exhale, twist to your left, right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Pull that knee back as you twist your chest open towards your left. Broaden out through your shoulders as you gaze back and over the left. Take an inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, sink into your twist. Inhale, untwist. Re-extend through the right arm. Exhale, rest this arm down towards your sides. Now, bringing both feet out in front of you, we're going to slowly come down onto your back. And with your knees still bent, start to roll your hips back and up. Rest them into your palms. Your elbows are bent, forearms are lifted. Just resting your hips there for a shoulder stand. Still breathing here, my friends. Take an inhale and exhale. Allow the knees to start. Inhale and exhale. Allow the legs to start to roll backwards, hinging at your hips, then slowly at your knees. Bending the knees down towards your head. We're coming into a plow pose. It's a nice deep back bend, especially in your lower spine. You can either stop it here or keep going. Stretch the knees back behind you. As you roll the hips up just a bit more, maybe you can tuck your toes behind you towards the floor. Nice, but we don't want to extend past our comfort zone, so we're slowly rolling back up, rebending through the knees. Extend the legs overhead. And then slowly start to release the hips, roll them back down onto your mat. And release from here, coming into a final resting posture. Stretch the arms and legs long at your sides. Allow your toes to roll out to the side. You can keep your palms facing up towards the ceiling or rest them over top of your belly. Just check in with your body. Do a mindful scan. Starting from the top of your head, moving all the way down through the tips of your toes. Just noticing if you're holding tension in any space, just releasing the grip in that space and allowing yourself to be in stillness in this moment. I'm going to give you a few moments to yourself, and I'll call you back when it's time. Friends, let's start to gently wiggle our fingers and our toes and roll out your wrists and your ankles. And rock your head from side to side. Take a good morning stretch, stretching the toes and the fingertips to either end of your mat. Then rolling onto your side into a fetal position. Rest your head on the top of your forearm. The free palms, start to push yourself up into a seated position. You can cross at your ankles or bend at your knees. Sit your hips back towards your heels, whichever you prefer. Together, let's take a collective inhale. Bring the arms above your head. Palms come to meet at the center. Exhale, bringing them down to settle at your heart. And namaste. Woo! That was great. How are you guys feeling? Did you feel it too? If you have not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with a friend. I am looking forward to the next time we meet each other again on the mat. See you again soon, yogis. Peace.